What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Rob Cam, and welcome back to the Rob Cam Show. Yeah, yeah. Hold on. Nah, fuck with y'all. Yes, we are back with more WWE content, reaction to other WWE related content creators. This time we got Pllana. Yeah, shout out to my boy Pllana. I love watching his videos, and we're gonna react to one of his videos, which is every WWE return after Royal Rumble. And without further ado, first of all, always gotta support people. And you know I'm subscribed. Do the same for my guy. Do the same for your guy. You feel me? Yeah.
We're less than a month away from the Royal Rumble, and so let's talk about some wrestlers who could shockingly return on the road to WrestleMania 41. The first WWE return we're going to see at the Royal Rumble is already confirmed. It's been announced that John Cena will be entering his final Rumble match ever. This is going to be heartbreaking stuff. I already know that WWE is going to make this extremely emotional with John Cena doing everything in his power to win this match.
All right, my final four for the Royal Rumble. I'm going to tell you right now. It's literally going to be Cena, Punk, Roman. Damn. Final five. Hold on. I gotta do five. It's gonna be Cena, Punk, Roman, Seth, and Drew. I think it's tough because you might throw Sammy into the Sammy definitely gonna be like the final six. But if I had to do a final four, if I want to do my own Royal Rumble winners prediction video, so I'm really not trying to say who I think is gonna win, but. Yeah, that's like my final six. I'm gonna give my final five. So I feel like at the end it's gonna be Cena, Roman, Punk, Seth, and Drew. It has to be.
Match in
Sami
order
Zayn
to
would be
headline
the sixth, but he would
one
obviously be
last
eliminated.
Time. It's going to give Shawn Michaels vibes when he was desperate to face The Undertaker. There's a good chance that John Cena even wins because he's the odds favorite to win this match. I could see John Cena winning one more time to main event with either Gunther or Cody Rhodes at Mania. The other favorite is another name that could be returning at the Royal Rumble, and that man is none other than Dwayne Johnson.
You know what I hate about? Hate is a strong word. You know what I dislike about The Rock? It's like when it comes to him coming back, doing a match or doing something, they always gotta wait for him and his schedule. It's like, bro, you're holding up shit, bro. Like, make up your freaking mind, bro. Cause it's not like you're knowing like last minute, bro. We've been talking about this since God knows when, bro. From last year. You telling me you could have planned out this shit so you could easily do Royal Rumble to WrestleMania from like last year? Say, yo, I'm not taking no more bookings for movies from February to fucking April, bro. Come on, or whatever. I think you want to like at least a full year of WWE. Like, if you really want to tell a story, like everybody's saying, oh, you gotta wait for The Rock to know what the WrestleMania card is. That shit is bullshit, bro.
John Cena will be winning the Rumble if The Rock does not come back. However, if The Rock is returning to WWE,
and on top of that, the man come back, and then I'm not mad. He come back, and it's like the stories that we were telling before, it's not even relevant. He come back and be buddy with Cody. I don't know if it's part of the story. If it is, then that's pretty, big brain IQ, like befriend your enemies. But you know what I'm saying? But if it's not, if it's not leading to something where he was just playing face and then ended up screwing everybody at the end, like being nice to Roman, being nice to Cody, and the whole time he was just playing face, or being the board of director had his board of director hat, but deep down he was like, I'm gonna fuck you all over when it's all said and done. If we're going in that direction, please, that'd be great storytelling. But if we're not, and it's just a waste of time, then it's just like, bro. Sorry,
there's no way that he does not win. The Rock versus Cody Rhodes is one of the biggest matches WWE can book for WrestleMania 41. The two feuded last year. They wrestled in a tag team match at WrestleMania 40, and then you add in the fact that the WWE Championship will be in that mix, and you have a big time match, one of the biggest matches ever. The Rock winning the Royal Rumble as a surprise 31st entrant by using his corporate powers would be perfect. There's many reports saying that he won't be back, but I'm just not buying it. I think The Rock is coming back at the Royal Rumble, and I think he's going to have a face-off with John Cena one more time, and then he will win the Royal Rumble. For the first time in a long time, I've included AJ Lee in this video, and I actually believe there's a chance that
I don't know why. I want to see it too. I would love to hear AJ Lee's theme song and she back in the ring. I just don't see it because I don't know why. I don't know why I cannot see her coming back. I heard Nikki Bella's trying to make a comeback to wrestling in general. I don't know if it's just for the Royal Rumble or whatever the case might be, but I heard she's making a wrestling comeback. I would love to see AJ Lee come back. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's like when it comes to her, there's a lot of people she's have not touched in that ring yet. That is like we've been waiting for years for her to come back just to like face. You know, Roxanne Perez is like, I feel like, to me, I'm gonna say it with my chest high. I think Roxanne Perez, not in ring wise, but like just how she looks and how she is the closest to her. Like she reminds me of her so much in like just how they look. But her against Roxanne is definitely something. Her against Charlotte, Becky, Bailey, Rhea, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi. There's a lot of women that she had that she didn't really get to like go in the ring against, and it's like we all want to see it, but it's like, well, she's been gone for mad long. But never say never, because we honestly never thought CM Punk was gonna come back, but he came back. So let's never say never with wrestling, you know?
She could come back. I usually add her into these videos just for the fun of it, but now it feels different with CM Punk being in the WWE for the last year and having so much fun. And after all the times that he mentioned her on TV, I believe she will come back at the Royal Rumble. I could even see her loving the return so much that she has one more match at WrestleMania. Could you imagine that? AJ Lee deserves a proper run before going back into retirement. She never got that official ending to her career, and I say it's time to finally give it to her. AJ Lee isn't the only injured wrestler in this video who could hopefully return at the Royal Rumble. Big E is another name that might be back in the squared circle. I didn't really have too much hope for this return until the New Day turned on Big E a few weeks ago. I can't see WWE booking that segment without a Big E return. I think it's gonna happen, and the Royal Rumble is the perfect place. I know they're probably
I'm not gonna disagree with you, but I feel like I see some reports saying that he's still not medically clear, but again, that could be just to keep the secret and the allure to it. But I love to see Big E make a comeback to wrestling in general. It's more so of let's see. We just have to see.
It would be a huge pop for him. Eliminating Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods sounds like a really nice moment. If he does come back,
and I think maybe that's why the New Day story is so dry right now, that they're waiting for him to come. Like, I feel like, because, bro, for weeks, New Day's been trying to come out and explain themselves. Then last week they had a match. Kofi had a match against Rey Mysterio. Go watch my Raw review if you haven't watched it. It's a little... I'm still, tweaks and minor changes and shit like that got to be made. But anyway, just how New Day's been presented is like the story kind of has been in a standstill, like it's in limbo. Like everybody's still pissed off about them being on what they did to Big E, but like the story hasn't really progressed past that. Besides them trying to explain themselves and not trying to wear their gimmick, their gear that they usually wear, or even coming out to their theme song, which I feel like they should change all that hopefully sooner or later. Because I feel like if they were going to progress with it, then they would have gave Woods and Kofi a different theme song, a different look to them. Right now they're coming out in street clothes, so I feel like he might be coming back because it's like them two are literally in a like limbo. Like there's no progression of the story, and the only way I feel like the story is going to progress is with Big E, coming back. So maybe there is a possibility there.
I'm expecting to see Big E team up with someone like Jey Uso or someone else to feud with the New Day for WrestleMania 41. That would be a fun matchup, and it all starts at the Royal Rumble. If Triple H really wants to shock the WWE Universe, then Goldberg could make a return at the Royal Rumble to make things even more interesting. He could team up with Big E to take on Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods at WrestleMania, like I just mentioned. That could.
And no disrespect to Goldberg, but bro, come on. I don't want to see no old people, no goddamn Royal Rumble, bro. Like, and I mean like old as in you guys like are past your primes. Like if this was like, nah, I'm just over it. Like, bro, we had a little run with him and Brock, blah blah blah. We've seen all that. If he wants to have his last match against Braun Breaker, I'm all for it. But anything, obviously he's not gonna win the Royal Rumble. If he makes a little, but it's like if you put Goldberg in the Royal Rumble, it's kind of like he has to look dominant. So it's kind of like unless it's to build the story between him and Breaker, there should not be no reason for Goldberg to be in the Royal Rumble. I'm sorry.
Be the other wrestler. Goldberg and Big E is one scary tag team. I think it would be a great way to utilize a legend while telling a compelling storyline. If you didn't know, Big E's favorite wrestler growing up was actually Goldberg, so you've got that connection. I wouldn't mind seeing a Goldberg and Gunther match as well at maybe Elimination Chamber or something like that. I'm sure there's plenty of fans who don't want to see Bill return, but that isn't me. I'm 100% down to see it happen because I think Goldberg's matches in recent years have always been short and fun. Too many people within the IWC hate the guy for no reason. I think
it's not hate. It's just like we're tired of we want to see wrestling, bro. I'm not saying especially now that Triple H is charged. I'm not saying I'm trying to see what AEW is doing and put on a 5-star classic every time they fucking put on a show for Dynamite or whatever. Save the 5-star classics for when it's needed, like pay-per-views and whatnot. But to see a Goldberg squash match in 2025, I don't want to see that. I don't.
Person who has a right to despise his guts. Charlotte Flair has been out of action for over a year due to her ACL tear that she suffered in December of 2023. It's only a matter of time before she does come back to WWE, and I have a gut feeling telling me that she will be back very soon, potentially at the Royal Rumble. The Women's Royal Rumble could use the star power of Flair.
Her hello twin there we gonna see that definitely. We gonna see that. Yo, I know a lot of people hate Tessa Blancha or Tessa Blank. What's her last name? That's Tessa Blancha in TNA. But I really do want to see her versus Charlotte just because their dads were in the Four Horsemen. But she got Tessa Blancha. I believe that's how you pronounce it. If I'm watching, I'm sorry. But she got so much heat for what she did. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to see her in the E right now because it's you got a lot of heat on you, mama. Still, her match versus Jordan Grace, bro. They were chanting, "You're a racist, bro." People was not. You think Hulk Hogan? You think they gonna forgive? If they ain't gonna forgive Hulk Hogan, they not forgiving her. Niggas. Sorry, I don't mean to say that word. I mean, not. Hopefully, I can beep that out. But it is what it is. People are not gonna forget the racism stuff. They literally booed Hulk Hogan on the first premiere of Netflix on Raw. They literally, bro, I thought I was tripping when I was watching. I'm like, they booing this man? I was shocked. I was like, wow, they're actually booing this man. But I rightfully so. His little racist past kind of was done in the dark will come to the light. Let's just put it like that.
I also have a theory that Charlotte's return will lead to another return during the Women's Rumble match.
Yeah, Becky.
And that other return will be Jade Cargill. Many wrestling fans are speculating that Naomi was the one who attacked Jade Cargill. And while there's a real possibility that could be the plan, I just don't think that's happening. And I wouldn't be shocked if the WWE won with a plot twist of Charlotte being the one who attacked Jade. That would lead to Cargill returning at the Royal Rumble for revenge.
What would be the point? What would I'm not trying to discredit what he's saying, but what would be the point of Charlotte attacking Jade if there's that would be Charlotte. I don't know why people hate Charlotte's wrestling. Yo, I swear to you, do not. I think Charlotte is one of the best women wrestlers, if my opinion. Yes, have her match been 5-star perfect every time? No, nobody's matches are gonna always be 5-star perfect. But the match her and Rhea put on at WrestleMania 39, I swear that was, if you ask me, I ain't gonna say that was the best match, but that was either top 3 match of the night. Definitely 100%. I don't care. Even with the botches made it better to me personally. When she fell on her nose, bro, that shit made it way better.
Remembered who took her out of action, and
I don't get how we get Charlotte attacking Jade, and what would be the reason for that? Like, it would have to literally be only Bianca and Naomi, like, because I feel like Bianca needs to be a heel now. We need to see that now. Oops.
A great way to build up a WrestleMania dream match between those two ladies. Regardless if this is a story or not, I think Jade will be making an appearance at the pay-per-view in a few weeks.
No disrespect to Jade, I think she still needs a little bit more time before, because no, that match is not gonna be good.
Another wrestler who suffered a kayfabe injury is Randy Orton after Kevin Owens used the banned pile driver on him during an episode of SmackDown. This is the one wrestler on the list who might return at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, but not the Rumble match itself. You see, Kevin Owens is wrestling.
All right, so boom. I got confused about the pile driver, right? I guess the pile driver is bad because it's what happened to Stone Cold. I get that. But what is a Canadian destroyer or a Mexican destroyer? Isn't that not like a flipping pile driver? It's not guys, is the tombstone not like a somewhat pile driver? I'm confused. Like, it's literally called a tombstone pile driver. The Canadian destroyer is literally like a flipping power driver, but a regular power driver is banned. Okay.
Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship in a ladder match, and I'm going to assume that Randy's going to make his return during this match to either get some revenge on Kevin Owens, or he could shock everyone and hit an RKO on Cody Rhodes, starting a feud between those two for the WWE Championship for WrestleMania 41. If he does come back during this match, I don't think he will be involved in the Royal Rumble match. That just wouldn't make too much sense, because it would just ruin and spoil his return. There's a lot of rumors flying around that Becky Lynch is expected to return very soon. The reports even say that she's going to be involved in major plans for the world title at WrestleMania. It's speculated that she's going to feud with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship, considering their past. With that said, there's two perfect opportunities for Becky to return. The first one is on the first Raw on Netflix. If it's not that, then it has to be at the Royal Rumble. Therefore, Becky Lynch is on this list.
I wouldn't say he's wrong to that extent, but definitely if they don't go with that, then the backup plan is her versus Lyra for that IC title. 100%. That's the backup plan.
Because there's a good chance that she does come back at the pay-per-view. Dolph Ziggler
because who is Lyra going to face at WrestleMania? Yeah, you could say Dakota Kai or somebody like that, but it's like, bro, I'm pretty sure they're going to do her versus Becky.
Current TNA World Champion, and as we know, WWE has a very healthy relationship.
Joe Hendry is TNA World Champion. Shout out to Joe Hendry.
Congratulations. Similar to Jordan Grace from last year.
For Joe Hendry winning that TNA World Championship finally. Yes, sir.
I think TNA allows their world champion to show up at the Royal Rumble. The fans would probably love to see this, and it would be good exposure for TNA, so don't be too shocked if you see Dolph Ziggler pop up one more time at the Rumble. It's been over 700 days since we've seen Alexa Bliss on WWE TV programming due to her maternity leave. She had her daughter and has been spending much needed time with the baby. I think she could be making a return at the Royal Rumble because she did post a video in the summer showing that she was training again for her comeback. I think it's better to just wait until the Royal Rumble at this point. She probably will get a very nice pop because I'm sure the fans have missed her. Another woman who's been away from WWE for some time now is Asuka. She suffered a serious injury last year. Despite that, she would wrestle through the pain until she dropped the Women's Tag Team Championships. It was time for her to heal, and so she's been out of action for almost a year now. Hopefully she's healthy and returns at the Royal Rumble. It's always nice to see Asuka in the WWE ring. And the last wrestler who could possibly return is Brock Lesnar. With the WWE mentioning him more and more on TV in the last few months, I think there could be a possibility that the Beast comes back for the Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar hasn't been in WWE since August of 2023. That is a very long time. There's probably a ton of fans waiting for him to get back in that ring. However, I wouldn't bet too much money on this return. The chances of Brock Lesnar coming back is very slim. I'm guessing that the company is waiting to see what happens with the lawsuit. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Let me know which return you want to see the most in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe.
We need to, yo, Pllana, bro, get a video of debuts in the Royal Rumble. Let's do some debuts. Let's see if he made a video like that real quick before I end this. Definitely, maybe I'll do it. Shit, I'm not good at editing like you with, you know. I wish I could do it like that or have somebody do it for me. I'm not at that point yet. No, he didn't make it yet, but let's see about some returns. Like real quick, who y'all think should not returns debuts? I know Roxanne Perez is definitely. Trick Williams, that pop is gonna be crazy for him. He's definitely gonna pop up in the Royal Rumble. That trick. They gonna be in that crowd. Joe Hendry is now the TNA world champion at the point of this recording, so they definitely might do something with him popping up at the Royal Rumble because he has been featured in NXT, well, in WWE in general. But who knows if TNA is gonna go that far and bring their world champion to that point. If Dolph is Nick Nemeth, if he pops up, I don't know what they're gonna do, because is he gonna be Nick Nemeth or Dolph Ziggler? That's the dilemma they kind of have with that one. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, who do you want to see make their return to WWE at the Royal Rumble? It could be somebody older, which maybe not too much of that, because I don't want to see Goldberg. No offense to Goldberg, I just don't want to see that, unless you're building a story between him and Braun Breaker. I don't want to see that. Yeah, let's leave in the comments below who you guys want to see debut, return to the Royal Rumble. Any surprises you might in other company, well, basically TNA wise, who you think will pop up from TNA in the Royal Rumble. And always most importantly, let's leave a like to the video, share to your friends. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, and also most importantly, keep doing your thing and make it make sense. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.